Alright. This is gonna be my final attempt. That went out instant. That's all. This from this is gonna be my final attempt. Trying to live stream this. For the night, at least. Just waiting on the confirmation message from Connor in chat saying that I'm upset that he's watching me not be scared because this game does not look scary in the slightest. This is the weird. Alright, hopefully he's good now. Hello, Abby. Okay, so this game is called Doki Doki, or however you pronounce it. Hunter told me it's an extremely scary game after chapter 1 or so. At first he said it's like a dating simulator, so I'm gonna give it a shot and see what actually happens. What people scare you from? But you did wait for. Guess you don't have it. I'm not entertained, Connor. Oh, dude. Haven't been. That's not true. You told me you joined the club. I don't remember making that promise. Well, we'll see about that, but this is my final attempt at trying to get this live stream. Well, that's why I have this camera up and running. If y'all want, I can grab my lightsaber and spin it for you. It's possible that I did in talking about. Man, I'm just man. All right. She worries too much about me when I'm getting on. Just keep going, man. Alright, well, I'll stay. I'll sit here and I'll play the ding. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to advise or have any skills before. Happiness. And I know you're happy, but I die at the thought of you becoming a if you're used to real world. You know what? It's because I play. You know what? I'm being personally attacked, Connor. Staying in my room all day playing games. Wow, Connor. I see how it is. Shade. I don't trust. Worry. Look at a few clubs of it. Promise. Sure, why not? A little bit. Oh. Other than that. Yes, see. Even everything. This is the most weak game ever. There's no. Stare at the wall for an ounce of motivation, like that's kind of clubs. Check out. Yes, I do. Left in their flash. She caught me spacing out. Busted. Instantly busted. Can you guys hear me very well? Can you guys like hear me in the slightest? Like, I think it's coming out of the I need to change that because it's coming out. It's still coming up. Okay. Well, that's fine. I wouldn't mind.
It's this one. Hello? Okay, that should be. There we go. Connected to the right. To the right mic now. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, come to my club. Oh no. There's no way I'm going to your club. The literature club? Oh, that's where this comes in. ZT, I don't give up. Wow, Connor, I see the shade. Connor, what do you make me play, bro? That's not what I was ever aware of, that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did the club because she thought it would be fun and help start a new club. Ooh, that's even better hearing. Now you can hear my violent screams of terror. Since she's the first one, no one cares. Now we hear you and barely the game. Do you want me to turn up the game? The club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed even less. Oof. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Oof. You care so much. I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Nice! Nice one. Now we hear you. Yeah. Make cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. If she's an airhead. Oh my god. Oh no, I'll stop by for a cupcake. I'm not making you play anything. I was recommending a game. Okay, bro. Okay. Alright, let's go. I get a free cupcake. Most today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Someone bring me a cupcake. I'm hungry. The school I really visited, we generally use for the third-year classes activities. I'm tired already. No energy. She swings open the door with way too much energy. Got it. The new member is here. I told you don't call me new member. Ah! Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Always nice. Those nice things. So you brought a boy. Like I said, you can skip if you want, but you really shouldn't. You would miss a lot of stuff about characters, not to mention some things that would be unsettling. Okay. You'll make me a cupcake. I want 5 cupcakes. Seriously, you brought a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere. What a nice surprise. Apparently girl 3 knows me. The one in the center hates me because I'm a dude. This one is just surprised that there's a new member. And this one somehow knows me. Oh, what are you looking at? What do you mean, what am I looking at? If you want to say something, say it. I'm not gonna say anything. No, I'm not gonna say it. Another girl with a sour attitude, his name is apparently Natsuki? I don't know. Is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes. What kind of cupcakes? Red velvet. With vanilla frosting on the top and sprinkles. Just ignore her when she gets moody. 0.exe stopped worrying. Yeah, bro, I'm fried right now. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I was told this is a horror game. Right now I'm in a club getting cupcakes, bro. And I'm getting sassed by a tiny girl with pink hair. I don't understand. Don't say things like that. Welcome to the club, Aaron. Yeah, Aaron, I don't know what I'm doing here, bro. Should I just sit here and butterfly click through all of it? That's good to see you again, Zerid. I don't know who you are. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Okay, so she's the smartest, most beautiful, athletic one of the class. Okay, no one cares. And now you're nice to me? Oh, wait, no. That's who, this is the one. This is the mean one. Aaron is my favorite too. Okay, well, this one's the mean one. This one's like, I don't know, my friend. I don't know. I'm already lost in the storyline. Shadow. You know, Shadow, I'll join a Discord call with you and stream it in Discord, and you can read to my stream. Actually, that's a bad idea. Me and my brother skipped over everything, and he still loved it, even though he missed much. I don't care. I'll go over it. And how about we make some tea as well? No one cares. No one wants your. Actually, if it's some sweet tea, I'll take some sweet tea or peach. I don't care. I'm not too picky. See, Shadow knows what's up. Walk into the corner room, grabs wrap trays, and Yuri opens the closet. Yari. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat. Makes a Connor told me I pronounce this one. No. Aaron, bad child. Shadow, does this actually get scary, or am I just being toyed with right now? I'm playing some dating simulator. Probably marches back to the tables, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Oh wow, guys, I can't even see the cupcakes, but apparently they're shocking. White fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cat. Oh, anime cat girls. Already in it. Alright, yep, there it is. What a surprise. Anime cat girls. Good at imagine they're getting called out for not knowing that she's good at baking. Only got the game food. Cardi, there's a special ending. Just hurry and take one. Grabs the first one. Okay. So they all grab a cupcake. You aren't being toyed with. Never swear on Bree. All right, Shadow. All right, you swear on Bree. All right, I'll take your word for it. You should force Bree to watch this. I think she would enjoy this, unless if she's already played it. And has already managed to get icing on her face. Well, I mean, how can you not get icing on your face when you eat a cupcake? You guys don't just smack it in your face and smother it around. I thought that's the only way to eat cupcakes. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Someone's quiet, but can't help her making glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Really good, thank you. It's so good. Dude, for real, I'm getting really excited. I can't even sit still, Connor. Okay, how long is this first act? Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Yeah, I thought you technically did. Well, maybe, but not for you know, you dummy. Oh, someone's blushing. Someone's blushing. We got her, boys. All right. I give up weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Give me the tea. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Oh, yeah, I forgot this is a literature club, so I actually have to read. The first chapter is around 4 in-game days. Bruh, I'm still in the afternoon. Insulted Yuri looks away. Oof! I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. She faintly smiles to herself in relief. Alright, how do you pronounce these names, Connor? I don't understand anime names. I think it's this chick, but she raises an eyebrow at me and smiles at me. So kind, so thoughtful. I'm being texted. 1 second. Okay, so what made you consider the literature cup? The cupcake. I was here for the cupcake. That's literally the only reason I walked by. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell them Monica or Monikia? I don't know. I was practically dragged here. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and my best friend, buddy old pal, said that it's really happy here, or she seemed happy here, so you know. I was only in it for the cupcake. You'll watch all night. I'm only in it for the cupcake. Let's all be honest here. I'm here for that cupcake, and the tea. That was it. I didn't want to join no club. I don't read no books. I mean, you know, I'm not here for that. Oh no, Nate's watching the stream too. Calling you on Discord, my guy, to help you pronounce the names. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. Let me pull up Discord. Alright, here's how this is gonna work, Shadow. I'm gonna live stream the thing on Discord too, so that way you can see it before it pops up, and you're gonna read the names as I'm reading, okay?
No, I can just quite simply say Yuri, Monica,
okay,
Sayori, and Natsuki.
Okay, cool. You're still reading the names. You're joining this, Shadow. Let me see.
No, I'm joining back in call with Aaron.
No, you're not. Oh wait, no, you and Aaron are in call together. Ah! I'm being made fun of hardcore, aren't I?
Oh, well, I've already sworn it on Breeze, so you know I'm not joking when I say it is a horror
No,
game.
I believe you and Connor that's a horror game, but dude, this is boring.
Trust me, put up with it. It'll be worth it.
As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I want more cupcakes. That's all I want. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Well, weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Aha, well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Okay, how do you say the chick on the left's name again?
So the chick on the left is Sayori.
Sayori, okay. That's like the main
Chick
one
on the right is Yuri.
Okay, and then who's this one?
Monica.
Monica, okay. It only cares about the cupcakes and tea, LMAO. That's true. Connor's speaking fast in chat. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it in that. You could put it in that way. Put it that way. I don't know where I could read in at. I'm dumb. Big brain. Big brain plays. Dyslexia is the best, man.
Was it dyslexia, or were you just a little bit desperate?
Shut the hell up. This is why I didn't want to be on call with you. You're so inappropriate. Alright, I got out of that call as fast as possible. Man, it's inappropriate for stream. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people you're both fun and worthwhile. I seriously doubt it. I mean, just keep giving everyone cupcakes and you'll build up a fan base real quick. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. I seriously doubt it. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining, though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Says Yuri, what kinds of things do you like to read? You see, I don't read anything. I don't read the introduction to the games. I don't read the way to play games. I don't read instructions on building things. I don't read, alright? I sit here and play games. I don't read. I can't read. I'm illiterate. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Oh no. Where'd my mouse go? I dropped my mouse. Perfection. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Nasuki? I think that's close enough. Head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. No, not in the slightest. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Sad smile. She can't even smile, right? It's pathetic. I need water. Really, just vodka? I'm kidding. It's water. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri Price and Soap warning: this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily... You're right, I'll put out a warning for anyone who watches this video later on. Don't watch this video if you don't like horror games. There you go. I know it looks like a dating simulator, but people are telling me that it's not. So don't watch this game if you're easily scared. I can't warn you. I don't know what is in this game. I don't know if there's blood, guts, whatever. So just don't watch this if you don't like horror games. That's all I can say. Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Dude, that's like the coolest thing. Have you guys ever done with that with like a wine glass where you like dip your finger in and like spin it around and it makes that high pitched noise? And like it changes whatever drink you have. Assembly required. Yuri comes in pieces, some assembly required. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. I think you mean disturbed, maybe literally. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, not dismembered. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Mary goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of an imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Oh, but that is a secret message if you started up on Act 2. Hey Connor, I think we should all chill. You and me and Sarah hang out. What do you think? Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own imagination? I thought I already read that. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Uh-oh. 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 Wait, Shadow, does one of them... Does she become a tire swing? Did you just give a spoiler in the most, like, nonchalant way as a joke, and the way Connor reacted just gave it all away? Bruh! I read horror book ones. Desperately grasp something I can relate to in the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that. And for someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that, but if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. This is boring. I hate horror. Why is that? Well, I just... her eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. Oof! It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give That Back. Fine. Oh no, drama already. No, she doesn't become evil. Hey, cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is as cute as you are. She honestly doesn't. I didn't really give anything away. Cap. I'm calling Cap Shadow. Just shush. Quiet, child. Nancy puts her hand on her shoulder. I'm not cute. You share your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No! Averts her eyes. Avert the gaze. Avert your eyes. Look away. Connor, you got Discord? Yeah, he's got Discord, Shadow. He's in my Discord. You guys can find each other that way. It's the same as on here. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident. I'm tired. I wanna be getting jump scares, Connor. I understand how you feel. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Well, maybe if you share some of your work, you can get an example and help. I don't know that name again. I already lost it. Your lesson did not help, Shadow. Feel confident enough to share hers. I guess that's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Oh no. Oh, I'm scared. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Plus, then that we have a new member, I think will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. You won't get jump scares, you just keep going and you'll get there eventually. Bro, I haven't even made it through the first day and you said there's 4. Hold on, there's still one poem. What's that? Oh no, we're all back to the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly came forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said that I would join the club. Oh no. But I never made any decisions. F in the chat. I still have other clubs to look at and I'll lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with oh no. I broke them all. Monica and Sayori. Okay. Now just leave that in the chat for me. Monica and Sayori. But I'm sorry, I thought Zerid, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make clear-headed decisions when it's like this? Okay, Natsuki. Well, I know Yuri. Yuri's easy because of Modern Warfare. Yuri, Price, and Soap. What a power team. That's it. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Oh god, is that really what's going through my head? Bruh. I'll join the literature club. Oh no. She wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Sayori. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really came just for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Oh no! Oh no! We're busted, boys! Bro, I just got called out. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club, and thanks, I guess. Okay. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Zerid, I look forward to seeing how you impress yourself. Or express yourself, sorry. Remember, dyslexia and I'm illiterate, so we gotta keep that in mind. Can I really impress the class, star Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel anxiety welling up inside. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as you're in. What is it, Natsuki? Clean up their food. Hey, Z-Red, since we're all here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Avery and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. I mean, you got me free cupcakes, and I'm dragged into a club. You know, you made me write an essay. You gotta walk home by yourself. Well, with that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. Isn't it technically a classroom, not a club room? And the whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Barry, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Probably not. Perhaps I'll have the same chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Oh, he's doing it for the relationship. I see. I'll just need to make a few of the most circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. He just jinxed himself. Nice job. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright, pick words you think your favorite club member was like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. I can't just type go F yourself? That's boring. Okay, what do I do? Connor. Vivid death. Shame. Pain. Scars. Explode. Yes. There's nothing good here. Let's just do time of death. Judgment. Agonizing. Unstable. Broken. Disaster. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. I read too long. Misery. Fear. Anxiety. Well, let's just throw it completely off and put marriage in there. Or jump scares. Let's get it in there. Cry. There we go. Notice that with each word, one of the girls jumps as the words their girls. Yeah, I read that. Glad you didn't see you run. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Haha. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promises, Z. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment. Commitment. Oh no. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Come on. Like he deserves it, he's slack. Oof. What is that one? Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. True. I came for the cupcakes. Keep that in mind. Came for cupcakes and tea. and last year too. I don't know if you planned to just come here and hang out or what, but if you didn't take take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Okay, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her mana collection in the club room. Bro just got called out. Defeated. Defeated. Don't worry, guys. He wrote all he gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. That's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Nice! Nice job. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Zero can be good friends too? Sorry. As usual, Harry seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? What is it? Give it to me! They already made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What did I do? Sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that it means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Can you hear me? Am I supposed to be able to hear you, or are you talking to Shadow? It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, it won't make a big deal if you want it. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here. He reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is how is this girl accidentally being so cute? Even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Thank you. I definitely won't read this. I mean, yeah, I'll definitely read the book. I enthusiastically took the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. My own pace will be 1 word per cupcake. That's my pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. I want to focus on the girl in the poem section, bro. You seem to be learning to Yuri. That's cutting it close. Oh, I was just clicking the most depressing, scary stuff. I wasn't trying to appeal to anyone, nor do I care. I just want to get to the horror game. I don't want to play no more dating simulator. I want to get to the horror game. Now that everyone's sort of nice, but monitor kick off some scheduled activities for a club. That doesn't seem to be the case here. Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is running around in the closet. What? I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap, I think she's noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. Uh-oh. That only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I'm under the sense of I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have even noticed it in the first place, but I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it, not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. Bullshit. Oh, I didn't mean to, oh well, I cussed, but oh well, I'm calling BS. She totally got 2 books on purpose just to read it with me. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri's been telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear that. Once it starts picking up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Cap. It's very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyways? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Makarov? Wait a minute. Isn't that like the main villain in Modern Warfare and her name is Yuri? And that's like the main good guy? Makarov? Or whatever his name is? Try not to be so random. It's more fun to focus on one girl. You may be the player, but do remember this is a game. Just be aware that abusing your choices change some parts of the game. Okay. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they're using names from Modern Warfare or Black Ops or whatever it is. Something will be missing if you don't pay more attention. Bro, this book is low-key about Modern Warfare though. I think it's 2 or 3. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister, but as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yes, the dark stuff is happening. Let's go. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Yuri gently jiggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Secret? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange, new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, because they have their own life, their own goals, or their own philosophy. Why did I pronounce that so weird? I'm so big brain. That they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their own side morals interfere with their villain's plans. This is weird. I'm rambling, aren't I? Oh, I clicked a button. My bad. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then, but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I'm talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Right? You don't have to. Well, what are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get to the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah, are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's nothing that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I ended up being too distracting or anything. Alright, I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly bad or anything, but you know, it's a little weird. Maybe a little distracting, but I feel it's somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. It's just, Yuri, you really don't need to apologize. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, have you guys ever noticed that, like, when someone, like, when you call someone out on apologizing for too much, they just apologize even more? My time with Yuri is boring. I want scary stuff. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of us. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own book. Oh, I already read it as Yuri. Connor, the funny thing is you'd have to correct yourself. I already read it as Yuri. Once we each learn a little bit, our shoulders are almost touch or lean in a bit. Sorry. I don't want to join stream on VC. I may end up taking it over soon. It'll just be me, only RSM, only RSM. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, wow, look at us go. It's fine. But, like, low-key, I'm holding a book and she's turning the page. Like, what is this? Where's the horror? Mary takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumbs and forefinger. I do the same with the right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after I flip it to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel her warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do since you've been so patient with me. Thank you. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asked me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assumed that she finished the page before me, so I turn it on my by my own I just turn it by my own speed now. I'm just reading a book now. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a little silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into her head or anything, but they're kind of resembles some of you. I mean, whatever. A little weird. You remain silent for a moment, but Zerid, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Oof. What's up, Dadicha? I don't know what I'm doing. I've been informed that this is a horror game, but in reality I'm playing dating simulator as I read a book with Yuri. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. Don't mind the chat either. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's all about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exiles. Don't mind that. Okay. Spared from finishing her thoughts. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not that. It's fine. I just 100% the game today. Nice. I just got the game like 2 minutes ago. I'm kidding. I got it like I got it about 3 hours ago, and my Wi-Fi went out when I first tried streaming this, and then with my Wi-Fi being out, it took me like an hour and a half just to get the game going, and I've been live for 50 minutes sitting here reading people talking. Alright, yes, I'll do some more reading tonight, or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. Is this a plus or is this the old version? This is the old version. I didn't feel like spending money on the plus. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright, I stand up, I make mental note where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. I love this game. I always get so roped into the story and end up playing it again and again. Sometimes you'll even find yourself facing decision making. Make sure to save your game. That's my advice for today. Wait, who am I talking to? I don't know who you're talking to, Shadow. But just for y'all, save the game. Okay, I make a mental note of where I left off the book and slip it back to my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Oh no, everyone's pulling out their poems and I'm scared. Mine was about death and then one part in there was marriage, so... Mine was just about death and the despair, and then there was like one glimpse in there of just marriage and happiness. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Like I said. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Mizuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, chat. Who am I reading my poem to? I'm guessing you all want Yuri. But who am I reading my chat to? My poem to? I think since I pitched so much death and despair, I should go with Yuri, right? But she's the one who's into that kind of stuff. Yuri, alright, yep. Yep, there it is. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with hers. I can trust her opinion. It doesn't matter who you show first. Okay, nope, I already clicked Yuri. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I just say that out loud? Yuri's first covers her mouth, but ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong. Go for the emo babe with cutting edge stories telling and incredibly sharp. What is wrong with you, Shadow? Oh, why am I getting so nervous for? Or what am I getting so nervous? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? You use your imaginary metaphors in written a lot of poetry before, really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Mary stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I knew that. I just meant, Mary trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the word in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers and have been... Though, through myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in the new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if, oh dang, she just destroyed me. Demeanor totally changed. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can blame for, or be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Nazuki, I totally butchered that one that time. I can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri apologized for to herself, to me, or to Nazuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts and processes behind it. Yuri smiles as if a rare opportunity for her, which it's herself is kind of funny. Honestly, this game is almost perfect. I only have some small issues with it, but it's certainly not a game to share with Eddie and Mommy. Yeah, well, I'm getting kind of bored out of my mind right now. Oh boy. Is it bad I can barely read this cursive handwriting? Is that bad? I don't think I can read this. I have an idea. I'm just gonna make Shadow read it. Shadow, read the poem.
Bro, what's up?
Read the poem.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminates beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight, to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, and I flicker back.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
There we go, we got Shadow. I'm sorry, you have such terrible handwriting. Okay, alright, there we go. I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem, even though it's a bit short. It was really deceptive. How nice. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. No, not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'm back, beaches. Beaches? Is that your real substitute for a cuss word? Okay. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mindful. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri, huh? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Zero. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance at it after all, but remember that poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. No, Shadow read this beautiful poem for us, because he's such a nice man. In this case, perhaps the subject for the poem is only the beginning, symbolic compared to a ghost lingering her last remaining place of comfort and able to let go of the past and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's really nothing. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? I'm judging your substitution extremely hard right now. You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Zerid. Me too. Oh no, now who? You know, I'm not even gonna wait for the stream delay. We're just gonna go through them. You know what? You know what? Screw the story. Butterfly click. No, Yuri's opinion is way more constructive than this. Maybe even not. You sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that it's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Zerid poem. And that makes it feel extra special, like I can feel your feelings in it. Sarah hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird. I'm really just happy that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Oh, of course. I'm judging her so hard in my head. I'm not really into it yet. But that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. I'm trying new things like this for people. That's something that only really good people do. Like Sailor. I'm just gonna call her Sailor from now on, even though there's no L. I'm not sure. Sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's any part of the reason I joined, knowing that how much it means to her after all. Then we're going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? I haven't gotten any more cupcakes, so I'm extremely disappointed. I'm disappointed. No, you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Okay, dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead. You have to do the second poem. Try to go for the... It makes for better content. Okay, I'll do that for the next one. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. But if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. What an ending. I want breakfast. Did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least this makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Oh yeah, I didn't mean to say like a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounded just like you. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you're late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was a lot of fun. Monica's is the best. Yeah, but next time I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay, so I'm guessing... Shadow, whose poem do you want me to read? Whose poem out of these two, Shadow? Tell me whose poem I need to read right now. Got a low stream delay. Now we sit here and wait while we wait for the stream delay. I'm gonna guess he wants me to do Monica's. I mean, that would just be my assumption. Unless if he wants me to do Natsuki. Bro, is stream delay this bad, or is he just not answering? How bad is my stream delay? It doesn't matter. You will need to show them both anyways. Alright, I'm gonna go with Monica's then, because it's supposedly the best. Oh, Zeroed having a good time so far. Check Discord. I don't get messages. I don't get notifications on Discord. Go for Monica. I'll tell you, you'll have to write another poem for later. When you do, try to pick words that not to be like the short pink hair one would choose. It genuinely makes for better content. Trust. Okay. You're gonna have to message me everything that I do then. Go away, Cortana. No one likes you. Hold on. Sorry, Katana's being a pain. Okay. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have ever any suggestions for the club, like new activities or anything we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. How about the horror game starts? Just saying. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, easy word. We're all a little embarrassed today. God, I can't talk anymore. But it's sort of that's the sort of barrier we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Sure. Good job. Thank you. I was going in my head while I was reading it. It's really metaphorical. Thank you. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way I can always count on them when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. So you know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that full imaginary and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write that efficiently, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze the... I don't know how to pronounce that word. Call me dumb. Don't care. Or is that nuances? That's nuances. Never mind. I know what I'm doing. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learning by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. I could take a while before feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, it's not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Okay. Oh, there's an actual scroll bar on hers. Okay. It couldn't have been me. See the direction that spackle protrudes? What? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peered inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My rental already scorched with the permanent comfy of the meaningless. Imagine it's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. What? Hole in the wall. Okay. That's, yeah, okay. That one, I don't really have any, like, you know, feedback for that one. Ferment ladder can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of ecstasy recently. I sent you something to help with the second poem, right? Okay. Preferred words now. Do I do the stuff on the left or the right, Shadow? Anyway, here if I'm writing to the day, sometimes when you're writing a poem, if you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. I don't think that's how pen would work, but okay, so just move your hand and write with the flow. Sounds good. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, let's get the last one out of the way. Is he rude? If you're not going to take this seriously, then go home. What? Harsh? Do you expect me to believe you actually put effort into this? Do you think that I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put effort in. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote that I like to read, and it's just alphabetical, they all work. Okay. Bruh, get called out. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyways. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Cutesy stuff, basically. Okay. Well, to each other, their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now, knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. And she trash talks my poem. She put the name of it in the poem. Like, and she calls my poem bad. And told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Because it's dumb. It's boring. Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all. Well, don't know that word, so I'm not even gonna attempt it. I'm not. I already know I look stupid on here, so don't care a lot. People don't even take my writing seriously, but isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. How did telling me that eagles can fly and cheetahs can run hit me hard, though? Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write a poem about it. Yeah, I understand, but the other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it all fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feelings in the last line, so you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. No, it was lame. Low effort. 0 out of 10. Get out of here. Go home. I'm taking your spot. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't learn anything from you, alright? I didn't learn anything. Yeah, guess not. I just said who was last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Nasuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even if they were just big. If there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sailor Monokia, no, Monica. I'm dumb. Are happily chatting. My eyes landed on Yuri and Nazuki. They grimly exchange sheets of paper showing their respective poems as they read in tandem. I watch each of their expressions change. Nachi's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Nachi dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about feeling of giving up. How? What? How can that be cute? I knew that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks. But it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Oh boy, here we go. If I was looking for suggestions, I would ask someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Sailor liked it, and Zero did too. Based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spend a lot of time establishing my writing style. I don't accept to change. Once you've done the second poem, make sure to keep your eyes on it. What happens may blow your mind. It's certainly a sight for some eyes that hasn't played the game in some ages. Okay, which I haven't yet. And Zero liked my poem too, you know. He even told me that I was impressed by it. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Zero appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do cutesy. Oof, oof, oof. You know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Zero started showing up. That doesn't involve you. I don't like frightening you. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing here. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making poems all why am I convoluted for no reason? That like making it just over the top. Meanings should jump out with the reader, not force them to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Zero. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Zero? I'm being targeted now. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I knew anything about writing. Who's calling me and what did I mess up? What did I mess up, Shadow? What did I mess up?
I read it for you.
Huh?
Are you wanting me to read it for you?
I know. I get it, I'm illiterate, but fuck you.
No more so, I'm not wanting it to take ages for you.
I can say your butterfly click through the whole thing.
Yeah, but the story itself is what makes it good.
You know what? Humor me, Shadow. I'll stream it on Discord for you. Humor me. Just tell me when to... I'll just click when you're done.
But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
Uh-oh.
So if that's going to be... I'm not going to pick for you, by the way. You can pick.
Does it really truly matter, though, in the end?
I guess you'll have to wait and see.
No, just click that one.
Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri? You're a seriously talented writer.
I'm sorry, that end though.
It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that... You can click.
Yeah, sorry.
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that...
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenched her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side.
F.
She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I ended up even feeling bad for her.
Oh well.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayuri doesn't need to... she doesn't need to... You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now.
Ooh.
Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem in her hand and throws it in the trash.
Ooh.
Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. And I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything all right? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Serid. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful.
Cap.
So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to go make some tea.
Better make me some.
Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
I want to beat the shit out of everyone.
It was a lot of fun. Pardon?
Dude, I want to smack everyone. Just bat, 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 bat.
Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly.
That's because you got beat up.
Zerid, what about you?
I didn't get a cupcake, so I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow.
Ah!
And maybe you learned something from your friends too?
What friends?
So your poem will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. I nod to myself with the newfound determination. Da da dun 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 da da da. Sorry.
Stop.
Zerid.
This is not Sans.
Well, it was determination.
No, shut up. Just keep reading.
Ready to walk home?
Narrator.
Sure, let's go.
With your host, the narrator.
Previously on Doki Doki Literature Club. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together.
Oh no.
I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either.
Wah, wah, wah.
What do you think? Would Sayori be the type of person you'd hang out with?
Nope.
Why not?
Screw them all. I want to get the horror game. I've been live streaming for an hour and a half of people just talking back and forth, and I'm only on the second day. I still have 2 more days of this crap before I can actually get the horror game.
About what happened earlier.
Last test shadow speed reading.
What do you mean? Hardy, hardy, har. You might as well skip to the next message. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
Yes, I do.
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Zerid? It's nice that I got to spend time with you like this in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too.
I cap.
That's...
I can't reach.
Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in.
Got him.
Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but...
You still reading?
I finished the chat message.
Oh, sorry. I accidentally hit a button on my keyboard and it popped something else up. My bad.
It's all good.
I was grabbing an
Does it
item.
really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use. It's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this.
Oh boy. Okay. Love?
Let's see. Waterfall. Marshmallow. Let's see.
Sparkle? Or
Is
rose?
sparkle? Surprisingly, none of those are, I think. So, just go with sparkle. I'm pretty sure that's Sayori. Yep. Ribbon. Kawaii.
What?
Top left. Is no. Oh, shiny.
What did you say? Oh, shiny.
Shiny. Sugar.
Okay.
Where is something of hers? I can't find anything of hers, so just go with passion. I don't think there's anything of hers here either, which is strange. Oh, playground. Swimsuit.
Swimsuit?
Yep. Sticky. She wants you to give her sticky
Stop.
while she's in a swim.
No, shut up.
Summer. Bubbles. Fluffy.
I'm gonna guess fireflies.
Pardon?
I'm gonna guess fireflies are chocolate.
Surprisingly, chocolate, yes. Fireflies, probably Sayori.
Sunset?
Sunset is not one of hers, surprisingly. Headphones is. Cute.
Lust.
Pardon?
Lust.
Whistle.
Dazzle.
Nope.
Really?
Surprisingly, no. No, that's not it either. Okay, I don't think any of these are hers, so just pick any of them. Surprisingly, that's not one of hers. Candy.
1 sec. Okay.
Hey.
Oh, it's over, Connor.
Let me copy this image into
I was
this
about to
chat.
say strawberry was one of hers.
Okay. I think there was like socks, candy, and strawberry, all that were hers. It was just
there was a
my
bunch
first.
you guys missed. There was like milk. There was no, you guys got fluffy. There was Papa. That was one of hers as well.
I blame
there was a
Shadow.
bunch.
Alright, let's go.
It's probably because he didn't memorize them like I did, because it seriously took me forever to try and get the perfect poems for all of them.
Yeah, no, I was continual clicking in and out of the image. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Sigrid.
Hello.
Yo, Sayori.
Yep, that's about my response.
Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to being in the to you being in the club. That's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, don't you think? And yes, I added something. But I guess it's always the simple things with you. Anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry.
No one cares.
Having fun with your lightsaber? Will you come with me to lunch? No thanks. Huh? That's not like... It's not like that. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it.
Abby,
Oh.
I will mute you.
Stream dying. Or at least the Discord side. Okay, there we go. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fell out. Jesus, what's happening with the Discord stream?
I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to completely forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. You suddenly giggle. Get called out. Like, get busted. Man, I'm like a detective. I didn't notice that she was listening, and her face is in the books as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Hooray! Tell Zero to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in like that. Don't drag me in here. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after putting a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Man, she's just getting abused by everyone. I didn't mean it like that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't have it much, but it's a fun side of you that there's no way you could think of. You're right, though. I did something bad, and I know I have to accept the retribution. That still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Alright, you can read again, Shadow.
Okay.
Shadow?
Don't let her...
Okay.
Sorry, I was very quickly typing something. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But... You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori.
What the what?
Okay, I'm not reading that. Out of someone smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... Huh? A cookie? Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic.
Nice.
Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie.
I can't blame her. I'm hugging my lightsaber.
Jeez,
I
just
think
eat
this
it.
is the only way to hold a lightsaber if you look at stream when the stream delay catches up.
Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
It's the same thing.
Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I'd give you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
I'm not.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
I love how they don't even like do that. They just stand up there like half-ass T-pose.
I get it, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Nyam!
She take a bite out of her.
Sayori suddenly leans down and nibbles. I didn't see the rest.
She took a bite out of her cookie.
Ah. Sorry, the stream on Discord kind of half caught up.
Mouthful. Sayori trots away to safety. You good now, Shadow?
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah.
Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Uh-huh. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She probably is more desirable than all of us. That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly, the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nope, not in the slightest.
Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
But
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up, any?
Well, my last period was today. Yeah, my last period today was study hall.
Sorry.
They're all good.
To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played as well, Monica. I kinda do. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case... I won't let you down, Zerid.
Monica smiles sweetly. Ah. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. Wow, the other girls vanished pretty quickly. Now it's only Monica.
Well,
I've been practicing a whole lot recently.
And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
do it
What did you
now.
say, Zero?
I didn't say anything.
I see.
In that case, best of luck.
Sorry, I completely messed up the character there.
Thanks.
I checked over for the YouTube stream chat.
So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out his ears mischievous. Alright, you wanna continue reading? Get you good now? You kept messing up the characters.
I tried to check over at the stream chat to see what was going on there. That's why I messed up the character.
I'm disappointed.
I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
What closet?
You can see it in the background there.
That closet? That okay. Why?
Ah! I hear Natsuki uttering an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand.
You are you looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst the stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know the fit. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series that I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Sigrid. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. That's for damn certain. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colourful attire striking animated feminine poses.
This is still only the second day.
It's exceedingly moe.
Don't just stand there.
And pardonsy?
Yeah, this is still only the second day. I saw 2 more
Don't
days.
worry.
And I'm 2 hours into the fucking stream.
Don't worry. Trust me, it'll get good.
Bro, it's 11:25 p.m. I've been live for 2 hours, and I haven't gotten any horror that I've been promised.
You've already gotten my promise. You will get it.
Dude, we're 2 hours in and only 2
That's-
days into the game.
Trust, bro. Just trust. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Uh, d- don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry.
There's 4 days before the horror stuff starts, Abby, and we're 2 days in. With 2 hours of the stream.
I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice.
But Nate, it's supposedly a romance at the start and then turns into a horror game, but I'm getting let down right now because we still have 2 more days left before it happens, and the rest of this one.
I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happening yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this?
I'm gonna take over reading, bro. You're too slow, bro. I'm 2 hours into a stream and nothing is exciting happening. Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously, you think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really fun chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop, but that just helps you to get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama, like when they all get into their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I understand you. Hey, wait, what's that supposed to mean? And that's why you gave me a little shove. I just mean that I haven't gotten to see you at your full power. Good save. That chapter's. What the fuck? This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but there is a lot of baking in this, man. Well, what's her name? How do you pronounce her name again?
Natsuki.
Natsuki? Pauses for a second as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah, what does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to be into baking around the same time I got into this mana. I would like I would ever get into anything because it's a mana. I feel bad for anyone that's impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains, I'm not even gonna try her name anymore, I already forgot. Interest in baking. Still, all of the hobbies to pick up from Anna, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? We read on for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not, even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that, if you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something with you, with someone else. Anyway, I will always get excited when I'm convinced my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share mana with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like, I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think mana is for kids. I can't even bring it up with them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet. Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who won't judge, much less friends who are also in it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time, but it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Kept Monica was just a jerk about it. Ugh, I can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like it solves any of my problems, maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So, geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her face on one of the panels. Minor is one of my favorite. What is his name? I totally glanced over that. Shadow?
It was just a character from the manga they're reading. It doesn't.
Okay. You always feel a little bad for her since you're so unlucky, but it gets especially bad when I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter.
Yes, you've been saying Natsuki correctly, so don't worry. You have been doing quite well with it.
I don't care enough. Yeah, it's stark contrast to her usual bossy tone, but if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that, and being able to provide Natsuki, for whom it is a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Couldn't your timing be any worse? Sorry, I just needed to make sure we had enough time. Thought you looked pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb, just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really don't plan on using my spare time to read this. Of course, it would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this, but I suppose it's necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then, I stand up, I return to where I put my stuff, and I carefully slip it into the book into my bag. Okay, who did I do the thing for again? It was Natsuki, right?
Yes. You sat there and done the poem for Natsuki.
Okay, Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now she must have read it more than once. Aren't you supposed to be bad at this? Is that a compliment? No, I mean, you know. Natsuki struggles to find the words she wants. I just expected a lot less after what you showed me yesterday, that's all. Well, I guess I got lucky with this one. Yeah, exactly. You just got lucky, you know? Don't get used to it. You won't always manage to write poems this cute. I mean, well written. No, I mean, so that's how it is. My poem is cute. No, why are you smiling? It's not like I like cute things. Natsuki shoves my poem back towards me. Huh? Reading it again, I decided that it's not great after all. It's too cute and Doki Doki. Oh, there it is. There's the name of the game. It would only impress, you know, girls who like that sort of things. For some reason, Natsuki is incredibly easy to see through. Well, anyway, what do you mean for some reason? She's literally here the most obvious person ever. You're gonna read mine now, right? Judging by your taste, you probably like it a lot. You'll probably learn something too. Don't forget who the real pro is. You wanna read this one, Shadow?
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders.
You read this. I'm
Icky,
gonna go to the
wriggly,
bathroom.
hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her.
I'll be
Amy
back.
has a
I'm gonna go
cute
use the
singing.
bathroom. Just keep
Pardon?
reading to the stream. I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Do you want to scroll down? Okay then. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. And I'll wait until the next stanza is fully in range. So, Abby, I hope you at least enjoyed me sitting there reading, or have enjoyed me sitting there reading a bit. No, we gotta wait for the slow ass to get back on stream. Hey Connor, why don't you sit there and talk? You wanna hang out with me while we wait for Zero?
Okay.
Oh
Hello.
crap! Sorry, I wasn't even realizing I was in my game. I was like half asleep too.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm literally about to just stop this and go play Phasmophobia or something.
If you play Phasmo, mind if I join?
Sure. But I kind of want to get to the
Aim-
horror part of this fucking game.
Amy has a lot of friends. I always...
Can I save here and then like skip to the horror shit?
I mean, if you want, but
It's... The horror
little-
stuff is mainly part of the experience that you read it and then you see what comes later.
I get
little
that,
warning.
but dude,
Sometimes the
this is
game does glitch out on
boring.
its own in the start, and you could lose your saves. So that's all I'm gonna say. You could lose your saves.
Bro, this is boring. Shadow, you wanna go play
Oh.
Phasmophobia instead?
Sure, let's play a bit of that. That way when you start this back up, you can
Because
have a
dude, I've
fresh
been
start
live streaming
and
for
we'll
2 hours and haven't gotten past like the first part. I'm only halfway through the first part of chapter 1.
Okay, well I'm starting up Phasmo if you want to join.
Yeah, and I'll just leave my face cam on while I just saved. So bye bye. But Nate's gonna join too. So can we all go to my Discord server? You should all be on that.
Yeah, sure.
I'll just drag everyone into the streaming call.
What's good?
AZ,
Yeah.
that stream will be saved to your channel, won't it?
Yes.
Okay,
So
good.
I'm gonna end the live stream and then I'm gonna